And we are back. This is Get Builder and I'm the developer. We have been working since 2 episodes now to build our new empire here in the asteroid belt. However, this is a hard, complicated matter. We didn't have the perfect beginning. As you can see, we have settled Bluestone here, and we are surrounded by pirates with the Imperial faction, by some neutrals, and by another player. We don't have the perfect location right now. We only have access to 2 asteroids, which is one of titanium and one of water. It's good for a beginning. We settled there as a pinch because we were not finding a better location at the beginning. But I think that to correct the situation right now, we will have to settle other station. I identified a few places that would be interesting. For instance, here we would have a very good station to start producing electronic. Electronic will become extremely important for the construction of more advanced buildings. Or we could have a small station around here as well, which would allow us to construct maybe a bit more of food and a tiny bit of graphite. The graphite is a very, very early component that is needed to produce smart material in the future. So having a station around here and a station around here would be perfect. We could also maybe build a station in the middle and try to have its border expand all over the place, but that will be probably more complicated because we want to have access to the palladium as fast as possible. The problem being right now is that we don't have a lot of production in the city. We are barely managing to produce enough food to survive. We have a bit extra water, and the plan initially was to try to build the component and the building necessary to build a kitchen and be able to produce luxury food who can feed 5 citizens instead of 1. This would just allow us to really steamroll the food production and not worry about it. However, I don't think it's the good idea to focus on that first. The ideal situation for us right now would probably be to build or figure out a way to get a colony ship. There's 3 ways to get a colony ship in this game. The first one, of course, is to build it. And if we look at the Gatepedia, I will go to type colony ship, and we will see that the colony ship, we need to be able to build it to have a dry dock, which is the upgrade of the landing pad. And the dry dock do not require any other buildings, so as soon as we have a landing pad, we can build a dry dock. Unfortunately, it would cost 80 palladium, so that's the orange-ish asteroid that we saw around here. We could buy those 80 palladium somewhere else, for instance, in the home world, and they have a fair price right now. They are only costing 4 credit each. We can see that we have a lot of people also waiting for us in the home world to be brought to the belt. We should send a ship to collect them. We have a citizen transport ship here making the back and forth, so that's okay. It will just take him a little while to go and back. With our explorer ship, we are currently exploring because maybe we will find a better location to build our next city. I hope, because if we were to build a city here, we would have a problem between Bluestone and the new city. They would be the Imperial just in the middle trying to snipe our ship. I think that to prevent having issue with them, I will switch my focus on my sponsoring. For now, I'm sponsoring for getting more influence. I would like to try to get the sponsor Romantic to get a free corvette. A corvette is a very early military ship. Problem if I do that, I will lose some progress in Paint Venture. So is it worth it? I think it's worth it in this case. I need it. So let's switch to this one and we will have very soon a military ship. Okay, so let's move forward. We have some explorer ship exploring around here. We can see there's some water here, but not much. I'm interested by that palladium, but let's explore a tiny bit around here. And then we will focus downward and try to explore a bit more those unknown asteroids. Maybe there would be amazing asteroids around here. So let's try to figure that out. As you may see, the more keen eye around you would already realize that the game had some modifications since last week. For instance, I made those badges much bigger, and now this number here is showing how much turn is left in the construction of the building instead of showing a percentage. The game is constantly evolving. I'm constantly changing and trying to tweak it, mostly from feedback from players like you, so don't hesitate to tell me anything you want about it. I'm very happy to receive feedback. So I will skip ahead a few turns here, and we discovered two anomalies, two lost ships, one next to each other, almost like they had a combat or something and they destroy each other. So I could investigate them. Maybe we can get a free ship. That would be great. There's some risk as well, as always with all the anomalies. There's some risk that would maybe it's a trap. Maybe those are not lost ships, but we will see. Let's try to investigate and see what's happening. We also have a new person waiting for us in the homeworld. They are starting to pile up, but it will be okay. We don't need to collect them quite fast enough. The reason why we have so much people coming is because we have our superstar here working to produce influence, and everyone wants to join the big streamer that is streaming from the belt and live their life and try to join for free. Well, good for us. Okay, one more turn. We will even have more people wanting to join us because this second superstar or influencer will be able to also work its magic. We will really have a lot of people. The good stuff is that at the beginning, it's only people that do not really matter too much, like criminal, indentured servant, or simple colonist, but slowly we are convincing people that have more potential and that already have a job to join us. So soon we will see those people joining us, and there will be a big boost for our economy. We are missing some products in bluestone. We are missing titanium to produce building components. As you can see, it's amazing. We finished our apiary. The apiary by itself will do nothing, but if I were to assign someone, it would start producing honey. That would be good. We will be able to sell that honey, starting to make a bit of money from the honey. It's fun to say. And here we are not producing enough titanium to produce construction material, which means that our production of building component is slowed down, and it would need 25 weeks to be able to build this landing pad. As of now, I do have a lot of water. I will take one of the guys that is working on water right now and move it to the production of construction material, and directly we can see it will only take 13 weeks. We are losing water, but we have 91 tons of reserve, so that's fine. Building is completed and we saw that, and missing material, it's not an issue anymore. The anomaly here for the lost ship, we started the investigation. There's some more stuff to do, so let's continue the investigation. I will let you read all of those flavor text once they are not important, not too much important on your own when you play and when you discover the game. I will use this influencer here in the agency as well. He's not producing as much as the superstar, but it's fine. He will still produce quite a lot of influence. I think it's 2 instead of 3. And we are also starting to lose food. So in 53 turns, I will have to find a solution to produce more food. I hope that this little guy here will learn to be a better biologist by then, but if it's not the case, we will probably have to have an extra worker in the farm. Meanwhile, the citizen transport here that is empty now can go back to the homeworld to take the next person. So let's select it, click H, and here it goes. It could not go far away from the station to initiate a subspace here, and he will be able to do it the next turn and start his journey. They need to have a certain space around them so the subspace bubble is possible. And here we go, directly to the homeworld in 6 turns. In the meantime, our explorer ship is still analyzing this lost ship. I hope we will get something good, but that's just a few turns, we have to wait. We can see that in 10 turns we should have the landing pad. After that we will build the dry dock, and after that we will try to build the colony ship. If I didn't want to build the colony ship myself, there's 2 other solutions. As I said earlier, we can purchase it directly, and it costs 3,500 credit. To get those credit, I need to go sell stuff to the homeworld or find them somehow in the belt. Or the last option is to convince one of the sponsors to give us a colony ship. So we can see that there's the sponsor here, Bolric Development Center, which would give us a colony ship. However, this would take 600 Pantheon points, and we are producing for now 2 a turn, so that's not an option. It would take so much turn to, well, 300 turns just to get a colony ship. We could speed that up by putting some people here to produce more Pantheon points, but Yeah, that's not the most efficient way right now. And in one turn, we now have Romantic sponsoring us, which gave us a free corvette ship. So this corvette ship is a military ship. It's quite small for now, but at least if the pirates are trying to attack us, we have something to defend ourselves. We have to pick a new sponsor. And that's the question. What do I go for? Continue. I don't really need much more influence. I'm producing quite a lot of influence right now. Faster builder, a master builder, or some probe. Having some probe for free would be amazing because I would be able to explore more the world. So let's do that. It will take 32 turns to get those probe, but it will allow me to really push forward my exploration zone. So that would be good. And for the lost ship, it was a triumphant moment. And hard work and determination paid off. We got a ship out of that. Wow, we got a free explorer. That's so cool. So directly with this free explorer, let's continue exploring. There's some crate here. We could pick it up and an anomaly of floating crate as well. I like my odds here, so I will explore the second anomaly with lost ship and maybe we will have an extra ship for free again. That would be super cool. I hope it's not pirates. I really hope it's not pirates. I played the game just yesterday and I finished it completely. It took me 1000 turns. It was quite long. And every single anomaly that I explored, I had a negative outcome and it was really painful. But that's luck for you. Okay, let's try to go and analyze this floating crate here. With luck, it will be something interesting, what could be inside, and we investigate it as well. We discovered this floating crate, we don't know what is in it, and we are good. In Bluestone, it will take 6 more turns to produce the landing pad, and we still have one ship and to decide what to do with it. I think I will go scout the edge of the Imperial to see if there's already some kind of enemy spawned around it. Maybe I can weaken them by trying to destroy them, but this is very weak for now. For the lost ship, we continue the anomaly. Perfect, and the citizen transport just reached the homeworld. Very good. I will just quickly check if there's someone very interesting that I could buy, but that's not the case. Spice farmer, we don't have a building for him right now. So I will take the most useful of all those people waiting in line, which is the citizen. He's the only one that do not have negative production. This ship come forward. Try to sneak. Okay, so we realize here that there's a floating crate that has been kind of destroyed by the pirates. They try to destroy everything around them. I don't see, however, another ship trying to shoot at it right now. So we will see next turn and go a bit closer. Ah, yes, okay. They do have a ship somewhere that is trying to destroy stuff around. So yes, I can see that's another corvette. So this is a corvette. They have a corvette, we have a corvette. For now, we are kind of matched in power. And yes, they will come for me to shoot if I stay here. Ah, too bad. I should have fled, but it's fine. I will flee next turn. We have some shield. We should be able to take some of the damage without having our corvette completely destroyed. We discovered a floating crate, but it was exploded. And here we found 90 luxury food. Oh wow, that's very good. That will solve a lot of our problem. Let's bring it directly to Bluestone. This is an amazing amount of production. And I don't know what to do with it. Should I use it to feed my population? Or should I use it to sell to the homeworld and buy some palladium? Because look at that, the price of luxury food, I can send it for 36. And the palladium, I can buy it for 10. So yeah, let's do that. Yes, let's do that. I think it's a better idea. It's a very good idea to do that. And at the same time, I will bring back an extra colonist. I love it. Very good. This corvette here, let's see, it will probably... Oh, there was multiple stacked on top of each other. Okay, we didn't take too much damage. Let's flee for now. We are out of the scanning range, out of our scanning range. We will go repair at the station slowly, and we should be okay. Go dock. So I know they have at least 2 corvettes right now, which is kind of dangerous when we will pass around here. So automating trade would be dangerous, suicidal, let's say. But we will see. We will try to do our best. We finished the building in bluestone and we have our landing pad, which does plenty stuff. First of all, it extended our territory a bit more. So at the beginning it was going up to here. Now it's going a bit further. Not enough to catch this asteroid yet, but that's fine. And it allowed us to construct a bit more ships, so we can now build our own mini troop transport, explorer ship, and our own corvette. But most importantly, it allows us to make the dry dock. Where's the dry dock? Do we need a construction office to make a dry dock? First thing first, we need to construct the construction office. So this will slow us down a bit. And let's build it directly. It will require us to have electronic, not palladium first. So let's buy that in the homeworld, some electronic. And here we also got lucky and we got citizen transport from this anomaly. That's amazing. Very good. We were extremely lucky with all of that. Okay, this citizen transport came back from the homeworld with a citizen, and we go directly to the bluestone station. And here we'll pick up this crate and hope that it's something interesting. It's 42 laser. 42 laser is good. With 50 laser, you can create a soldier, so give it to a soldier to enroll them into the military. However, they also have kind of a good price on the market, 28 if I sell. So as I need money right now and I need to speed up my economy, go to the homeworld, go sell it. We have the explorer sheet that reach here, and as you can see we have 151. Let's sell all of the luxury food for 36 each. We won 3078, and of course our investor took some dividend, but with 3000 money, this is crazy. I don't even know if we need to, at this point, to focus on building a colony ship, because we will have so much money, we could buy one outright. I think when we will be able to sell the 42 laser, we will be able to have enough money to buy the colony ship. So let's do that. I think it will be the most efficient. I do not need to focus anymore on constructing this construction office. So let's change and switch back our focus to producing luxury food. I will leave the construction in here because we will need it anyway. But first thing first, we will have to make a spice lab, a kitchen, and we don't have any space left here to build more than that. So we won't be able to make the distillery. So I would have to upgrade my belt HQ. So yes, we need the construction office anyway in this building. I'm trying to focus with too much different kind of option in this station, so I don't have a lot of space left. If I were to upgrade this, I would have 4 extra space, but to upgrade this, we need to upgrade that first. Okay, so let's focus. The plan is buying a colony ship. In that new colony, we will need new people. So let's bring back, every ship will bring back someone. Awesome. We have a new immigrant, and our investor decided to raise its dividend from 1% to 6% because we realized that we trade a lot and we make a lot of money. Of course, they are greedy and they want more. Currently, we could refuse. It would not do anything because it's not implemented in the game. But if we were to refuse, the investor would become slightly more angry at us. It would raise our independence, and maybe the investor would start to invest more in the defensive military. So buying more ships, buying more units. For now, if I refuse, it will still do it. So let's click OK. We are now at 6% dividend here instead of the 1% that we had before. So it will be harder to make benefits, but it's still fine. 6% is still fine. And he raised the dividend to 8% now. Okay, that's a bit crazy, my friend. 37 turns to construct this. That's quite long. Why is that? Because it's a bit building. Yes. We are a bit too early to build it, but it's fine. This is an unconventional start. We have a citizen transport that reached the homeworld. We know what to do. We take a citizen and we move back to the belt. Okay, so this citizen can start helping around here. We will have to house a lot of citizens, so let's try to make a few more meal and have them in reserve. In the meantime, you go back to the homeworld and we keep skipping turn. For now, there's not much to do. All our ships are in deep space transit. And here we are, 47 laser. Let's sell them. And we made 1,000, so now we have 4,300. We can directly purchase a colony ship, just like that. I still have 800, which is quite a good amount. Let's see. Where would I colonize first? I think if I place my colony around here, I will be able to produce a bit of food and extend afterwards my city. So I will try to put it around here and hope for the best. Yes, so I would need probably someone that is able to make good amount of food. Here I can make a biologist, which would be amazing. Let's select this biologist here. And with the rest of my money, I will buy some food just to have some starting food in the colony. And then take some criminal. They will be very bad at the beginning, but we will do our best with it. And go to the homeworld. Here, take the last criminal with you and go to the homeworld as well. Perfect. Okay. Everything went much better than I thought it would. which is a good news. Okay, everyone is currently coming back to the belt. We have our explorer ship here that comes back with a citizen inside. And you will go directly to Bluestone. Let's all regroup in Bluestone and then decide what to do at that point. We have a new spice farmer waiting for us. That's good. Oh, we found Void Dweller here. Okay, let's speak with them. And let's speak with the mayor. I fixed that bug. And there's an anomaly nearby. I fixed the bug that was making all the anomalies spawn at the top left corner of the map. However, they will all give us anomaly in this save game, unfortunately. But that's okay. They have other options of stuff that they can discuss with it. A relic from old us, that's very good. This means either a lot of money, either a lot of influence and Pantheon. So we will investigate it before coming back home to Bluestone with that indenture servant. Okay, let's investigate it. We can decide to make money or decide to make influence and Pantheon. Let's make influence and Pantheon. For now, we don't need urgently money. It will take 3 weeks to create an exposition in our main station to be able to open it and find a good person and the visitors and make the flyers, etc. Let's do it. Okay, we have a new citizen transport that arrived. And you know what? Let's use this Void Dweller to train this citizen. Because this citizen is a criminal, it will take a while for him to start to be productive. Ah, that's a bug. Okay, we have a bug here. Sorry. There's still 1 or 2 bugs with those anomalies around here. But this is my development version. You won't have that bug in Steam right now. This criminal will not be very productive right now. But what I can do is ask those Void Dweller to train the criminal to become a master tailor. I won't need a master tailor right now, but it will take a long time to train him. And while he will be trained, they will take care of him. So yeah, train me this criminal, please. Awesome. They will tell us when it's completed. So now the criminal will leave with the Void Dweller and learn a new job. And you can go back to the homeworld. Very cool. Very cool. And here we have a colony ship that joined the belt. Let's dock once to Bluestone. We will try to regroup there, as I said. And this criminal here could not be trained in this city because they can only train once at a time. Maybe I could say hello to Mineco here and see what they propose to train. I forgot. We have a new citizen transport that reached the homeworld, and let's take the spice trader. Yeah, I think the anomaly that we are researching is here. This is a bug in the generation of the anomaly that I corrected, but that is still in this version. So we will have to leave the explorer ship that is analyzing this normally, analyze the other one, and then we will come back to it. This game is still heavily in development. It's 90% stable, but you will encounter some minor bug like that. Be sure to report them to me if you play, and I'm always trying to fix them as soon as possible. And the colony ship reached the homeworld. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Let's unload those criminals, because in the new station I would like to have people that are a bit more evolved. I will have to produce electronics there, and those engineers are very expert in producing electronics, so come with me, sir. That would be nice. We have 33 food. We will need someone to build, and we will need someone to collect water. Let's see what I can do here. If I were to take this guy, now we are losing food and losing water every turn. If I will not be able to produce enough food. So I don't think that's something I can do. Or I could take one of the influencers and make it work as food production, and take those two criminal and indentured servant to produce water. Okay, that's good. We are producing water and food sufficiently. We are not producing enough titanium, so let's put this guy in the titanium, produce a bit more. We will slow down in the construction. We will slow down in the production of influence, but that's fine for now. We will have a nice station that we can start building with. I think I will take even more food just in case and undock. Okay, so the place I wanted to build is somewhere around here. Let's go in the vicinity and then we will check if we are more precise. We are missing titanium to build building component. Let's ignore this message. It will remind me of the message in like 50 turns, but for now it will not bother me every time. Okay, the investigation here was a pirate ship, so it's good that it's far away. Now that our explorer finished with that anomaly, I can analyze the correct one. We have a citizen transport that reached the homeworld, so we have no one to pick up for once. So we had so much citizen transport and traffic between the homeworld and the belt that we don't have anyone to transport anymore. It's fine, the citizen transport can stay here a few turns until we have someone. That will be okay. And move all the stuff that we have and turn. We have a citizen transport here that came with a spice trader. This will be very good for Bluestone in the future. And we are going. I think for this episode, I will go up to the building of the next station and then we will make a cut. Okay, let's contact this. We have in this ship a criminal. And those guy wants to, or propose, not wants, to train it as a master graphite miner. I like that. Train it. Thank you. And this is an explorer. Let's keep exploring. Oh, the investigation here continue for the relic from us. We did make the exposition and everyone is super happy. And we will get a lot of influence and Pantheon right now just by clicking the OK continue. Because we got a lot of Pantheon, we finished our sponsoring and we have a new sponsor sponsoring our cause, so which means we have to select a new sponsor. The sponsor we were working on was the Paradigm Scout, which will give us 2 probe and the ability to build our own probe. And next, I think I will do with the Inevitable Cube, which will allow me to store 25 maximum stock in every station. This is kind of a better organizing of your warehouse. It's very good to take at the beginning. Because of the anomaly from the relic from altars, we also got a big chunk of influence, which made 2 persons coming here to be transported. This is very cool. We have a miner. They are expert at mining titanium. Perfect. So let's bring him to the belt. We don't need to be urgent to build the shuttle assembler to the belt yet. They are expert in building shuttle, but they need a building that we don't have yet, etc., etc. You know how it goes. And we found an amazing anomaly. Wow. Okay, we found a ship's cemetery. This could be great. This does not happen in every game, but a ship cemetery is potentially a big skip forward in the tech tree. Maybe there will be some component that we can recover from that. So my explorer here has a criminal. I will drop it in Bluestone, but here we have a probe, and probe can also analyze anomalies. So let's analyze this anomaly. It will take 2 weeks. And we will see. This probe, of course, has been given by the sponsor that we just received. With the second probe, I would like to explore around here. But if I do that, I will be killed by the Imperial probably. So let's go first down a bit. It will take 3 turns, 4 turns. Let's go up to here. We will see at which distance we can explore. They are not super fast right now. Okay, let's move. And we found a new floating crate, which is always good at the beginning. What's in it? And an anomaly. Lost ship again. Okay, let's pick up this floating crate. It's a lot of food. 59 food, it's quite good. And let's investigate this floating ship. Lost ship. The colony ship is reaching slowly the destination that I want them to have. Let's continue and try to settle. If I were to settle here. So, we can see that the first circle of the city would allow us to have a base territory, only reach the titanium. I would have to build a landing pad to extend and reach maybe one extra titanium. Then I would have to build a communication tower to maybe reach a bit of graphite and a bit of palladium. And I would have to build a subspace package service. It's really an endgame building to finally have access to the water. So the asteroids around here are a bit too spread out to justify just one colony. And I'm not sure of what I want first. I believe that I really want to have the palladium, but it will be very complicated to manage it without a good production of food here first. So as far as I don't want it, I think it's more reasonable to come build a city around here where we have access to water, where we have access to graphite, and this will start to produce a bit more resource for us and build the next city here. So it only means one thing. I need an extra colony ship. So we will focus on building an extra colony ship here in the future as well. But that's okay. We will end up with 5-10 cities maybe at the end. In the ship cemetery, what is the result here? This reminds us of the sacrifice made by those who had to fight and protect what they believed in. So there was a big space combat here in the past. That's what it says. And we continue to scan it. Let's move forward. Our probe here is going down. Okay, and the probe that is currently analyzing still have 2 turns left for the ship cemetery. For the colony ship, we should reach soon. No, it will take one more turn probably to reach a location that I like. We discovered this lost ship, so let's continue investigating it. And we have a new relic from Old Earth. For now, there's not a huge amount of different anomalies. There's maybe 20 different anomalies, so you will see them repeating quite often, but some have more rarities than others. I hope to, in the future, to add more into the game, of course. Okay, so those are good. We are ready, I think, to build our next city. Let's settle here. We will be a bit far away from this location. Okay, we won't have access to the water here directly, but we have enough food to be able to create the landing pad and manage it like that. So let's do that. Let's confirm this. Darrington, perfect. We only have access to the titanium. We have some food in reserve, so we will directly build the landing pad and do our best to build it very quick, which is, come here, 44 turn, 33 turn. We need to have more titanium. We need more people. Maybe we'll need to have a trip with more food, but we just found food in one of our explorer ship. If I'm correct, yes, 60 food here, so we will be good. And the anomaly continues. But just like that, we will call it an end to the episode. It's been almost 40 minutes, but I will cut a bit. And we will start the next episode with the continuation of the colony of the belt of the solar system. We have now 2 stations. We will start producing more and more. The production speed will go faster and faster. So stay tuned for that. Thank you for listening to me. Once again, click like, subscribe, send me a comment. I love to read from you. Bye bye.